Hi everyone, my name is Steph. I'm the Visitor Relations Manager at Philadelphia's Magic Gardens. I'm here in my apartment working from home, and I'd like to share with you some of the folk art that's been keeping me company in quarantine. Today in particular, I'd like to talk about alebrijes, which are commonly featured in Mexican folk art. Alebrijes are brightly colored sculptures representing fantastical creatures that often combine traits of both real and mythical animals. So this one, for example, is some kind of lizard dragon, I think. Alebrijes date back to the 1930s. They were created in Mexico by a papier-mache artist named Pedro Linares. During a period of illness, Linares had a dream that he was walking through a forest and ended up surrounded by all these different animals that he had never seen before in real life. Things like donkeys with wings and roosters with antlers and all kinds of strange and wild creatures. And all these creatures were chanting the word alebrije over and over. So when he woke up, Linares decided to start making sculptures of these animals that he saw in his dream, and he called them alebrijes. And his idea quickly became very popular, and today there are many different artists throughout Mexico who make these alebrije sculptures. This one in particular, unfortunately, I don't know the name of the artist who made it, but I do have another example here for you. This one was made by the Fabian family. They have a workshop called Una Inspiración de mi vida, which is based in San Martín Tilcajete in Oaxaca. The Fabian family workshop was started in 1974 by Esteban Fabian Mendez and his wife, Josefina Ortega Cruz. And as is the case with many different forms of folk art, the Fabian parents ended up passing their knowledge and expertise on to the next generation. So their family is also involved in making these beautiful pieces. And the Fabian family has won a number of prizes for their work over the years because they make very beautiful, intricate alebrijes. So back in February, I had the exciting opportunity to go to Mexico and meet the Fabian family, tour their workshop, and learn about their process. So they make their alebrijes out of wood. It's a special kind of wood called copal, which comes from a tree in Mexico. And they start off with a chunk of copal wood, and based on its general shape, they sort of envision what kind of creature they can make out of it. And then they start using a machete to cut away at the wood and make the shape. And every single piece of wood, even the small pieces that get cut away, end up being used in some way. They don't waste anything. So the smaller pieces can be used to fill in gaps and cracks in the wood. Even the sawdust they sweep up and use to make a paste to fill in the very small holes that they find in the wood. Since the pieces are also made of this natural wood, they tend to attract bugs who like to burrow inside the sculptures. So the Fabian family dips their pieces in gasoline and then leaves them to sit outside in the yard to sort of bake in the sun for a while in the hopes that that will either kill off the bugs that are already in the wood or scare off any bugs who might be attracted and want to make their home inside these precious sculptures. What they do then is paint the pieces. The one like this that I have is made with acrylic paints, which are man-made, but the Fabian family has also been experimenting a lot with natural dyes and paints, which is really cool. You can kind of see all the really intricate designs that are painted on this little guy. And this whole process can take months up to years, depending on the size of the piece as well. And as I mentioned before, there are quite a number of families who make alebrijes in Mexico. So the Fabian family came up with a sort of distinguishing factor to set their alebrijes apart. Some of them, they make little wooden shoes for the alebrijes to wear. Like this one here. So this is something that's completely unique. No other family does this. So it's something that sets the Fabian family apart from other alebrije makers in Mexico. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. I hope you all are staying safe and well. Take care, and we hope to see you soon.